Today's we are going to show you how can you use your helpers inside your project. So first of all, we are going to learn your array helper, so you can easily understand how can you manage your arrays using array helpers. So we have only a single home controller, you know very well about it. Now I am going to create another helper, which is I'm going to create another controller which is helpers for suppose. So our controller's names is helpers. Now I'm saying this is class, and now I'm saying helpers and extends to CI controller. I have to create an index method. You know very well, whenever you want to access your controller, it automatically execute your index method. And this time I'm saying working. Go to your page and localhost CI for this is the root directory. Make sure index.php, then your controller's name, helpers. Okay, it's saying working fine. So now before using any helper or any library, you have to load that type of helper or library. You know very well about it. So there are two ways to load your libraries, helpers. First of all, you can load a particular helper inside your specific method like index method, or you can globally load your libraries or your helpers in your autoload.php file, which is available inside your config folder. Okay, so now I'm going to load my helper here, index method. I'm saying helper. Now which helper I have to load, and this time I'm saying array helper. Okay, I'm going to create an array which is associative array. First of all, I'm saying my color for suppose city. Now I'm saying Islamabad. I'm saying country. Now I'm saying for suppose India, and now I'm saying that phone number. In this time I'm saying phone number is not available. Okay, so you have to keep this inside of variables for suppose my array, and first function you can use from your array helper is element. It takes 3 parameters. Okay, ignore third parameters. Now just provide the 2 parameter. First of all, you want to access this country, so your key here in first parameter you have to specify your key. Make sure C capital then P capital. It's totally depend upon you. Okay, now I am saying fetch this results, and you have to provide the array inside your second parameters. Okay, so now what you need to echo this function. Go to your page, refresh the page. You can say it's saying India because you are accessing your country key. Okay, now you have to provide the city. It's saying okay, this is Islamabad. When you provide the phone, now it's saying nothing because you have null value here. So you can also debug like Wardum, refresh the page. You can see it's saying string, but it's empty string. Okay, so if you are providing some key here, for suppose my key, and this key is not available inside your array, what happens? Go to your page, refresh the page, it's not showing anything. So provide third parameter by default value. I'm saying this is default value. Go to your page, refresh the page. You can see it's saying default value. If you are providing the key which is not available inside your array, so you can also set the third parameters by default value. For suppose I am giving the Islamabad city. So go to your page, refresh the page. It's saying city is, this is city. Or you can provide Islamabad. So this is Islamabad. It's totally depend upon you. So this is very useful helper, so you can easily manage your arrays. So we have, for suppose we have another array. For suppose another array, this is the variable and this is your array. I'm going to create the associative array here. So in associative array, I'm saying here is my section 1. Okay, now this is not associative array, this is a simple array. Make sure this is a simple array, not associative array. I'm saying here is my section 2, comma, I'm saying here is my section. Okay, I have to copy this, paste this here, and I have to just change these values, 4 and now 5. So now you have an array and you want to show any specific element but randomly. Okay, so now here is a function random element. So pass your array inside your function and echo this out. Go to your page, refresh the page. You can say it's now saying here is my section 1, section 5, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. So this is very useful helper. So you can easily learn. So you can easily manage your data or array by echoing or by fetching. So this is very useful helpers. You can manage your arrays by calling or by loading your helpers. I'm going to copy this first of all, and I'm going to create a method which is array helpers. So here is your code, so you can easily. So now I'm going to load another array, another helper, which is download helper. I'm saying download. So in this time we are going to download some files. For suppose I have a data. I'm saying this is CI fast course, and now what is the file name? I'm saying Shakzee.txt. Now I am echo the force download functions, and you can provide the file name, first of all name, then the data variables. Okay, so go to your page, refresh the page. You can see you have just downloaded the Shakzee.txt file. Open this. Okay, I'm saying open with Notepad++. Now it's saying this is CI fast code. So you can download your files, your images by using the download helper. Okay, so this is text. What happens if you want to download your image? For suppose in your asset, you can see in our assets file we have car.jpeg image. Okay, so if you want to download this image, so how can you download this image? First of all, I'm going to comment this. So after this lecture you can easily access this code. So now I'm saying, okay, this is my helper, because I have to load this helper before calling any functionality of this related with this helper. So now I'm saying that force download. First of all, now you can, just a second, I'm going to explain. This is your base URL, and now I'm saying, oh, go to your assets folder and find car.jpeg. Now echo this out. Go to your page, refresh the page. Now it's saying localhost CI fast asset car.jpeg. Okay, provide this base URL. Just a second, I'm going to explain. Copy this bad boy, paste this bad boy here. You can say it's showing you an image and car image, so that means this URL is correct. Okay, now keep this URL inside a variable. For suppose my var, that means you can say my image, and use force download method or function, sorry, not method. Echo this out, and you can pass your image URL inside here. Refresh the page, you can see nothing is happening because you have to pass the absolute path. So what is your absolute path? First, for suppose I'm saying real path. So in real path, I'm saying we have a app path. I'm saying go to the application folder first of all, then I'm saying go back one time, and I'm saying find assets folder, and I'm saying find car.jpg and echo this out. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page. So now you can see this is the absolute path, this is the real path. The images exist inside your C, XAMPP, HUDoc, CA fast, assets, and car.jpg image. So you can keep this real path or absolute path inside a variable. I'm saying my real link, and provide this variable to your function. Okay, now you can comment this bad boy, go to your page, refresh the page. Okay, it's just a second, go to your page, refresh the page. What's going on? Just a second, refresh the page, download. I'm saying asset car.jpg, echo this out. First of all, go to your page, refresh the page, copy this bad boy, paste this bad boy here. So it's a real image. Okay, sorry, you have to pass second parameter to null, that's why it's not working. Okay, so now go to your page, refresh the page. You can see you have just downloaded an image here, car.jpg. So in this way you can download your images or your files using download helpers. So now we are going to learn the HTML helper. So the HTML helper file or HTML helper contains more than one function. So you can use or you can create the HTML content like UL, LIs or heading, images by using this function, oh sorry, this helper. So I have to copy this here, copy this, and I'm going to create another. I'm saying download helper. Okay, so I'm going to load another helper. So copy this bad boy, and in this time I'm saying this helper is HTML helper. Okay, so now we have heading. It takes 3 parameters. First of all, data. I'm saying this is data, and in this time I'm saying this is h1. You have to specify your class here. I'm saying my class. Go to your page, refresh the page. You have to echo also this. Now it's saying this is my data, view page source. You can see you have just created h1 with class. Okay, if you are adding more than one attribute, you can provide the associative array here. For suppose my class, here is your class XYZ, and you can pass the second element here. I'm saying my ID, sorry, this is your class, this is your ID, and now I'm saying id is xyz. Go to your page, refresh the page, view page source. You can see you have just added your class and id also. Okay, so this is your heading. So what about your image? For suppose if you want to show, I'm going to comment this, and now I'm going to show you image. So this is your image. It takes few parameters. First of all, your image source, I'm saying go to assets, and now I'm saying find car.jpeg file. Okay, echo this out. So you can see it's now working fine because you have an image, so you don't need to provide the base URL or something like this. So okay, in your attributes you can pass your class, or you can pass associative array if you are adding more than one attribute. So it's totally depend upon you. Okay, so this is your image class, or sorry, image functions. So you can also pass associative array like this. For suppose I'm just telling you width, and then you have to provide the width, and then comma, height, and you can provide this array at here. Okay, so it's totally depend upon you. So now I'm going to, so how can you create your ULs? First of all, create an array, and this time I'm saying this array contain red, comma, copy these bad boys. I'm saying red, blue, or green, and my favorite olive. Keep this inside of variables, my option. Provide your array here, echo this out. First of all, go to your page, refresh the page. You can see you have just created UL. You can pass the second parameter for your attributes. You can create your class, or you can set your associative array if you are going to add more than one attribute. Okay, so in this way you can create your class. Same way you can create your unordered list, echo this out, provide my options. In the second parameter you have to specify your class, or you can pass the associative array. I'm saying my class. Go to your page, refresh the page. You can see you are just echoing the order list. So this is the unordered list, and this is the order list. Okay, so now you can also use BR. Use BR to break your row. First of all, go to your page, refresh the page. You can see it's now breaking your row, or you can specify how many rows you want to break. For suppose 5, refresh the page. Now you have breaked 5 images. Or if you want to add NBS, it's also depreciated. First of all, echo. Now it's just add your space into your scripts. So now you also create your meta, like by calling meta, and it's totally depend upon you. So this is very useful HTML helper. So you can create your HTML helpers at your controller or at your views. So I think this is enough for today. In the next lecture we are going to cover some more helpers. So thank you for watching.